right, here we go. Awesome, we are live. Good. Hey there, it's Sadie at All Natural Me. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm really excited. We are welcoming into my family of Oracle decks the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. And so, I'm really excited. I've already added bling to the box, of course, and I love it. Hold on one second, we're having a little connection issues. All right, so Facebook may not get this tonight. Oh wow. Hey Antonio, how are you? I have a new deck into my Oracle card family. It's the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. It's a wonderful deck. So this is the one that I am going to use tonight. It is fabulous. I have taken the entire afternoon and just literally devoured this deck. The bling I put on myself. So if you get this deck, it doesn't come with the bling. But what I like to do with my card decks is, here's the little book that goes with it. And I like to have a little, some Oracle decks come with a string to help pull out the deck. This one didn't, so I was more than happy to add my own. And I had this kind of, I don't know if this is a kind of jasper, or I'm not really sure what this stone is, but it was on a necklace at one point. So I thought I will add that on there. Then I had a little seashell thing here. So anyways, bling. This Oracle deck definitely has some bling. All right. Hey, thank you. What's a watchtower? That's new. Thank you so much. So hi Angela, hi Rissa, hi Green Eyes. Thank you so much for the stars and the watchtowers and all of that. Oh my goodness. So let me I was trying to do something over here and it is not working at all. So we're just gonna turn this phone off. Hi. All right, poor Facebook. They're not gonna get me. All right, thank you, Antonio. I'll see you Saturday. All right, we're just going to wait for a few minutes to see who else shows up. I did share the broadcast. I would share it on Twitter, but you know what? That's not even been working, so I will not. But if you would like to try to share the broadcast or invite a friend, my plan for this evening is to do one-card pulls for anyone who would like one. So this is the Shamanic Healing Oracle. It is some really interesting artwork. Hi, thank you, Angela. I will take that hug. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wasn't sure at first about the artwork, only because it seemed like dark in colors, and I'm usually pulled more towards light crystal, sparkly. Oh, you have an Oracle deck with glitter? I will take that. Thank you. Right, you're shuffling it, glitter's going everywhere. Yeah, that was like a deck that I would buy. But once I looked into the artwork, looked into the names of the cards, and I've been really pulled towards shamanic energy, I was like, yes, this has to happen. Hi, Beary Bear. I see you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the stars. Yeah, if you want to dump your stars on me in this app, do it at the beginning. I think that might help me, get featured. Not that that's important to me, but hey, maybe there's someone tonight on Live Me that's looking for a card, that's looking for some shamanic wisdom, some healing. So anyways, what I want to tell you is I have never in one afternoon completely devoured an Oracle deck. So this is the first time that I have actually ever gone through every single card, read the book from, well, I didn't do it in order, but I read every page in the book. I read it like this, boop, 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 and then read the front, and then I did read the whole book, not in order. I loved every card. 2 cards called me out, and I always appreciate this, okay? There was 2 cards that made me go, oh, That's what I'm doing, huh? Right? I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. But, like, there was, I devoured it. I'm not saying, like, a skinny model. Like, I devoured it and I had, like, 3 bites. No. Like, I ate my plate and I ate your plate and then I licked them both. I devoured it. And it was good. And there was one card that made me tear up. Okay, last night, do you remember me telling you that you were a conduit, right, between the higher realms and Earth? Well, she says that in one of these cards, and when I read it in the book, I was like confirmation. I had purchased a very accurate deck for myself. Like, all my decks are beautiful. I love them. I want them all in my family. I want them to have even more brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Oracle decks. I love them all. They all have something to offer. But whenever decks can strike a very personal chord, like I just said that yesterday, that's very current with me, being a conduit. I told you all, you are all conduits. And then to read that today, I was like, the synchronicity was like, bam, I love that. So anyways, I'm really excited to pull everyone cards. So I think we'll just skip over the number game tonight, if that's okay. I mean, it's okay. We've done it like 100 broadcasts in a row. We could, like, skip a night. If anyone is opposed to that, I will know because you have shouted out a number. I'll leave it up to the crowd. So anyways, I'm drinking water tonight that has motherwort tincture, only because I do want to come to you from a calm space. So motherwort helps with that. Motherwort also helps open the heart, literally. Some people call it bypass in a bottle. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, Green Eyes, would you like to go first? And I also want to offer to, of course, like, my patrons, Angela, Gracie, Cody, Guido, Trinity. I want to make sure you guys get one too, at least one. So yes, let's do Green Eyes. And I'll just pull and I'll just read and, take it or leave it, right? That's how I do it. I'm really sad that I didn't get on Facebook too. I should try again with that phone, but does anybody want to share it to Facebook? I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can from here. Yeah, good thinking, Sadie. Okay, so bear with me. Let me share it. Yeah, let me share it, right? Was that my face that you had to look at for 30 seconds? I am sorry about that. I did not remember that it was going to freeze my face the very last way that it was, and apparently I was going, wow, she's pretty. Okay, Sadie from All Natural Me, she's pretty. All right, I shared it to Facebook too, so that relieves a little bit of the technological guilt that I felt whenever it just wasn't connecting. Probably because I have a lot of, like, wonky Facebook vibration in my craw, but we won't go there. But when things don't work on Facebook, I understand why, because I still have some energy to clean up, I guess. I bad-mouthed them too much. So anyways, like I said, I put some bling on this. It's really sweet. Here's the author. After I fell in love with this deck, I looked her up on Instagram and Twitter. She's cool. She's down to earth. I think she's a mom. I like her. So, anyways, thank you, Michelle. You have made a beautiful, beautiful deck. So we will put this aside. This is the back of the cards. Let me show you the back of the cards. There's a really cool looking hand. Oh, and these are glossy, like high gloss. It'll be very interesting, like with the reflective light. Like all the cards, I'm going to have to, point this way so you can see them. Like they are shiny, shiny, shiny decks. So I do love that. So these are the backs of them, okay? With the hand. Yeah, they're so shiny. And the artwork is really cool. I'm not even going to let you peek. I'm just going to get going here. So anyways, even if you're new to my broadcast, I want to get cards to everybody who would like a card, okay? And also want to make sure my patrons get cards too, okay? So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Oh, it seems like I'm backtracking. Before we do this, you guys, I want to read something from her book to you about grounding. Sorry, Green Eyes, you were all excited. But now you gotta wait a second. So we always are saying, like, before our meditations, like, let's make sure we ground, right? Let's ground into Gaia, like all of that, correct? She gave a really cool process that I thought you might be interested in hearing. Hold on, I got a little crooked there. There we go. It's never perfect here, is it? Grounding into Gaia. She had a really cool visualization that I want to read to you. Because she says, like, you know, of course, before you read cards, before you meditate, you should always ground your energy. So this is from the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. So right now I want you all to ground your energy with me. Okay, we're going to connect to the earth. Okay, so now I know you probably have your own favorite way, but here's a new way to do it. Or if you're new to the concept of grounding your energy into the earth, here's a great way to practice. So what we're going to do right now is visualize two red balls about 2 feet below the soles of your feet. So as you have your feet on the floor right now, about 2 feet below your feet, visualize 2 red balls underneath, okay? So here's your feet, 2 feet under, 2 red balls. In your mind's eye, see beams of pure white light from the Creator coming in through the crown or top of your head. Visualize and feel this light come down through your crown, past your throat, down into your heart region. Next, feel it travels through your solar plexus, your belly, your hips, and down past your knees, and out of the bottoms of your feet to connect with the red balls. Now, reverse this visualization. Feel the white light from the red balls traveling up through the soles of your feet, past your knees, hips, belly, again to your heart, throat, and out of the top of your head. You should feel like the bottoms of your feet tingling. Okay, when you visualize this for real, you will feel the balls of your feet tingling. So go ahead and do that if you didn't. This not only helps prepare you to do a reading and receive a reading, but this technique can be used throughout the day whenever you feel a need to ground out stuck emotions or feelings. Okay, the amazing aspect of this exercise is that after a while of consciously practicing this visualization, you will feel your body automatically do it when you need to ground. So that is something, a gift from the creator of this oracle deck that you can do anytime that you need to take that energy, your energy, and ground it into the earth. Just 2 feet below. Just visualize these 2 red balls, okay? And take that energy down from the creator, down your body, take it down to the 2 red balls, and then back up again. Give some back. Just share some love, light, and thanks back to the creator. All right, so here we go. Just thought, I'm glad I remember that because now my feet are on the floor and I like how that feels, that little tingly sensation. Sometimes I get so hyper whenever I hit go live. I'm like, it takes me a minute to calm down. So here we go. We're pulling from the Shamanic Healing Oracle card deck. And the first person that I'm pulling a card for is Green Eyes. So here we go, Green Eyes. Welcome, Trinity. This is for Green Eyes. Everyone gets one. And these are beautiful, shiny gold cards. Aren't they? Bling! All right. The card that I stopped at for you, Green Eyes, is number 43, Letting Go. Okay, and Green Eyes, I do want to look at the bottom to see like where this question may also be anchored from. Okay, on the bottom is discernment. I was just curious what was on the bottom. So let's see. Maybe I didn't need to look at the bottom, but let's see. Number 43 for Green Eyes is letting go. So in this image, I see a sun at the top, a blackbird on a limb, a white bird. Okay, letting go is the theme here. So letting go of a person or situation can be a challenge. At times, what's at stake is not just the relationship or the situation, it's the attachment that we had had for it, like the hopes, the dreams, the expectations. Many relationships end long past their natural ending point. One or both people hung on, hoping things would change. They invested so much time because without that person or job or relationship or friendship, their future loomed up as one big blank screen. For many, this is scary. It's just too scary to bear. However, by letting go, we create a space for a person or situation that will resonate with us where we are now. So the message is to start looking at your expectations, okay? And to try to not have any. So have no expectations. This will enable you to live in the moment and be mindful in the present. To be able to gracefully release from a situation is a lesson for us all. So yeah, it's not saying like it's a relationship or romantic or friend. I mean, this could be a friendship, a job, a situation, an experience. But releasing yourself gracefully from whatever attachments that you may have had. I like the message about having no expectations too. We sometimes do get caught up in that. So let's read discernment and just see if that has anything to add to it. So here's what I like about this discernment card. Okay. It's a blackbird. Okay. And all around it are all these, what I thought first were birds, but actually they're like raindrops, okay? They could be birds. They could be viewed as bluebirds or raindrops. Either way, it's regarding others, okay? So keep that in mind when I read this to you. Others' viewpoints. So, as spiritual, physical, and energetic beings, we oftentimes blur the lines between our energy, the energy of a situation, and the energy of another person. Okay, we blur our energy. When we take on other people's energies and label it as our own, we start to judge. Okay, here we are talking about judgment again. This lowers our energetic vibrations. We then get caught up in a seemingly never-ending cycle of feeling bad, labeling, justifying, and appropriating what is not ours to claim. Okay, so this might be what needs to be let go then. The lesson here is to be present, not label or judge, and let the energy feeling wash through you. So they are raindrops, like wash through you. Once you do this, notice where in your body you feel the effects of the emotion. Does your heart open up? Does your belly hurt? Does your throat get tight? Okay, notice your body, because your head, your mind can lie to you, but your body never does. It is easy to become overwhelmed. So make a habit of making your first response to overwhelming energy be something like, wow, that's interesting, instead of what's wrong with me. So this allows you to objectively discover how and why your body is reacting to the given situation or person. This card is asking you to stop looking outside of yourself for answers to an issue. Instead, sit with it and listen to what your body is telling you. So this was one of my favorite cards because your head can lie to you, but your body never does. So whenever you come into a situation, you know, it's like, how did my body just feel right now? Like, I love it too. Like, yes, that is good discernment, listening to our bodies. The other thing that really cracked me up about this card, Green Eyes, is like, okay, so something overwhelming is like around, like a situation, somebody tells you something and you say, oh, how interesting, right? And then you can just let your body figure out how it wants to feel about it. Okay, you don't need to jump into other people's dramas and other people's feelings and their situations, right? Give yourself that moment to let it flow through you without you holding on to it. But what cracks me up about it is like, we all do that already, I think. Like, Asiel will say, interesting, when somebody says something that he doesn't like want to like respond to right away. And I do it too in my life. Like, instead of saying like WTF, I say, oh my goodness, right? And I give myself that moment to like become detached and use my discernment whether or not I want to take on all these other emotions around me, you know, because you have to respond in a way. And so I just say, oh my goodness, so how interesting. So anyways, let go of these situations that are not yours in the first place. That is what comes to me with these two cards together. So isn't it funny that I say I want to do one card pulls for everybody, but it really means two cards. So anyways, much love to you, Green Eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for letting me pull cards for you. All right, so I see Angela and I see Trinity, and so do either one of you girls, would you like a card tonight? A card. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Woo, more motherwort, please. Bring on the motherwort. All right, very good. Okay, is Angela ready? All right, yeah, I want to get my patrons. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for joining me on patreon.com/allnaturalme. That's my little web page now. All right, Angela, let me rub. My hands are a little sweaty tonight. Like, I have lots of energy coming through me from sitting down with this deck 4 hours today. I don't know if it was 4 hours, but 4 hours. I did take a few adult breaks. I switched the laundry. I loaded the dishwasher. I did some adulting. But yeah, I definitely devoured this. So this is just the icing on the cake to be able to devour this deck and then sit here with my besties this evening and pull cards for you. So this next one is for Angela, and then I'm going to do Trinity, and then please, anyone else, Rissa, if you would like a card, you can be next, and we will get everybody who wants one. So this is for Angela. All right, that's where I want to stop. I'm listening to my body. I'm taking the advice right away, listening to bodies. All right, so Angela, number 41 for you, self-love. Okay, Rissa, yes, that's my agenda then. I need to have a game plan. Number 41 for Angela, self-love. Oh my goodness, I love this card with the sun, with the spiral in it, the heart with wings, a crescent moon, and raindrops. So rain is water, and water represents emotions. So we're going to read about self-love, and let's just see where this might be founded in. I'm going to pull the bottom as well. Number 23, forgiveness. Angela, did you just fall off your chair? Number 23, forgiveness. I swear to God, I did not set that up for you. I mean, I did. I set it up for you. Me and Spirit and all our higher selves. Oh yeah, this has been set up for sure. But can you believe it? Can you believe it? Angela and I have been hanging out for a long time, and forgiveness will not leave us alone. Like, wow. Wow. We'll just sit in this wow, this sweaty moment right now. Wow. All right, so number 41, self-love, and 23, forgiveness. So also with the forgiveness, we do have the blue here. We do have this blue. Blue represents your emotions. Both have a crescent moon, and Trinity was talking about that last night. So let's just dive in here. You said the crescent moon, like, it probably can symbolize several things, but Trinity last night was saying calm, right? To be calm. Wow. And I just love these raindrops. Let it flow. Let the self-love flow, and it may be founded in something to do with forgiveness. I don't know if you ever come across anything like that, Angela, but yeah, forgiveness. First time I'm sure you've heard that. All right. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me pull these cards for you. So, self-love. Thank you, Catherine. I'm glad you're here too. Good. Hang out. You will get some cards. So we always try to think so highly of the ones that we love. We even give strangers the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to self-love, many of us fall woefully short. To love oneself is to accept imperfection, embrace learning, and battle through the all-consuming fires of self-doubt in order to find the energetic balance inside each of us. So be aware of the small, insidious voice that perhaps repeat the negative self-assessment you had as a child. Okay, be aware of that little voice. Maybe an ex-lover or a friend put a label on you, a label that you've accepted. Okay, these self-judgments have no place in a whole, healthy relationship that is vital to have with yourself. It's only when you find your love for yourself that you can sincerely offer love to others. So that is a beautiful message of self-love. okay, with an integrated message of releasing labels that other people have placed on us. We do not have to accept that as our own perception of ourself. So self-love, such a beautiful card. And you can see every single one of my fingerprints. I'm going to have to buff these out regularly. And number 23 is forgiveness. So we're going here. It has been said that forgiveness is the greatest gift we can give ourselves. Forgiveness of others, but also forgiveness of self. We are the most critical and judgmental of ourselves. This inner critic does so much more harm than criticism that comes from other people. Like, we hurt ourselves more than other people sometimes. So, the other message this has is forgive yourself for trusting others. Forgive yourself for trusting others and for getting hurt. Forgive yourself for not knowing. Forgive yourself for not seeing, for not believing. Okay? You are human and you are growing and learning. Human perfection is rooted in imperfection, right? So this card indicates the need for forgiveness in the situations that you have upon your mind. I know. I know. You're eventually going to have to try, or else that's all the cards you'll get. So, yeah, I'm rubbing these cards already. There's just so many fingerprints. So, Angela, I love you so much. Yes, we must love ourselves. We must forgive ourselves. We must forgive others. I loved the part about forgive yourself for trusting that person. Right? Because, like, sometimes after we've been burned, we're, like, mad at ourselves, too. Like, why did you even go there with an open heart? How dare you? Oh, I love you, too, sister. Thank you so much. I know, Trin. I have had an amazing day. So I'm happy to be sharing it with you. Yeah, I know. It's sometimes, like, Oracle deck, the cards are, like there's some that, like, I probably won't ever refer back to the books again, but these are almost, like, written, like, exactly the way you need to hear it. So, yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's really good. Okay, so, Trinity. All right. Where's my talcum? So much energy flowing through my body this week, you guys. Tomorrow's the equinox. I have had the sweatiest week I may have, like, ever had. Like, all summer long, I haven't been this sweaty. There is a ton of energy that we are anchoring in right now. So just go with it. Just flow with it. All right, so this is for Trinity Vision. All right, that's maybe your card. All right, so I always have to at least bend down once broadcast. Number 9, perception. Yeah, I know. Like, I hate to be a lady and admit it, but it is, like, gushing from me. Like, and I'm not the only person. Like, I've noticed my children are sweaty, and even my husband was like, wow, it's, like, so hot. Of course, he doesn't, like, get what's going on sometimes, but, like I'm just observing, using my perception, that's what you got here, perception, and noticing, yeah, something's going on. Yeah, for sure. Because he was like, I don't know why, and I was like, I know why. So number 9, perception, we've got the yin yang, right? Here's what I love about this card. Now, it doesn't say this in the book, but so this leaf down here, okay, it is definitely a connection to nature. Let me see how I can get you to see this. So we have a leaf. Say these leaves had eyes. Yes, good. This is your card. So we have a leaf this direction. Say this was leaf up here, leaf up going up this way. So it's basically like if these leaves were looking, this leaf, if these leaves were hanging out, looking at the yin yang, this one would see it as mostly white with a little black, right? This one in the middle would see it half and half. And this one looking over here would see it mostly dark, a little light. So I don't know if that's what she meant when she made this card, but depending on where you're at in life, your perception is going to be different from other people. So we could all be hanging out together, but depending on where we're at in life and where we're looking, even though it's the same yin yang, we're all going to see it different depending on which direction we're looking. So I'm going to read you this card. That's just what I had to notice when I looked at that artwork. And then on the bottom, number 24, Ascension. Now she has a very down-to-earth perspective of Ascension, so I think that you will enjoy it too. You know, she's like rooted in Native American stuff. So yeah, what's up? What's up, Trinity Vision? These are your cards. All right. So number 9, Perception, and number 24, Ascension. So I will read to you, Trin. Okay. With energy, sometimes a slight shift in perception is all that is needed. Remember, nature strives to retain balance. It is only our perception and labels that cause us to think otherwise. So, is there a situation in your life that you are viewing from a very rigid perspective? Are you certain that you are the center of all the drama around you? Perhaps cultivating the ability to step outside of the drama and see the issue from every different viewpoint will shift your judgment of this person or situation from intolerable to simply it is. And as it is, it won't remain so for long. So letting go of the tether that holds you to a certain viewpoint also frees the situation up to go the natural way and get back into balance. So if there's any situation, everyone, listen, that you keep attaching yourself to, release that tether so that nature, these leaves at the bottom, will do their natural thing and just return to balance. Like, that's what nature does. It returns to balance. Once we remember that we are also nature, we will return to balance as well. So yeah, it's like if there's any chaos around you, know that it's you that's attaching to it. So anyways, change your perspective, see all different viewpoints. You gotta love that. All right, so here's her view on Ascension. So we'll see how it lines up with your view. So anyways, yeah, and like, you know, you did just go through all that like relationship stuff, like, you know, so I think even though you've pretty much done the work, you've pretty much unattached. I love you. Yeah, maybe a little bit left in you. The universe is still hanging on to it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's people around us too, and it's like they have their own drama, but like we don't have to like see it from just our perspective. Like it is good to see it through everyone's eyes. So, okay, let's move on to Ascension. There's like a little bird with all these light language symbols and meaningful symbols that are spiraling above it. It's kind of rising. That is what ascension is, a raising of energy. So some of those following a spiritual path have ascension as the ultimate goal. However, ascension, portrayed in art and literature as a great leap into instant nirvana, is actually a giant work of, well, art and fiction. Rather, ascension is the process of conscious living. We are all spiritual beings. We are all souls in a human body who are living life on this earth in order to learn and to grow at the soul's level. That is being spiritual.
Can I get some of these?
Yeah, go ahead, honey. Get something to drink. Whether you are conscious of it or not, you are walking towards ascension. Each experience, each relationship, each obstacle, joy, and creation will bring you one step closer on the ladder to where we will all end with a greater awareness of ourselves than we started out with. Yeah, conscious living. So, the situation at its best is a rung on the ladder of your soul's path towards ascension. So that's really important for us to just all look at every experience as just part of our path. So if there's a situation that you're inquiring about, just keep in mind it is assisting you on this ladder. Work at the bigger picture and know you are bigger than any issues or problems that you have. So yeah, but I just love that you got the Ascension card, truly. But yeah, sometimes people hear of Ascension, they think it's just going to be like, bam, but really, we're just going up that ladder. And we don't have to go straight up, right? Every rung of the ladder we can get off on and have an experience, right? Look at it like a balcony, right? So as you go up your ladder of ascension, you have your experiences with each rung of that ladder. And it's all for our soul's growth. It's all for our expansion. So anything that's going on in our life, you guys,
Page 48.
Thank you, Bear. Just remember that you are bigger than all of that, and it's just experience. It's just experience. This was also one that I really sat with a lot today, because she didn't really say too much, but I just sat with the notion that all of these labeling bad or negative experiences just help us expand so much, right? They are just catalysts to our soul's expansion. So even though they break our hearts, literally, we expand exponentially on our soul's playing field. Trinity Vision says, it's so true. The experience has changed me for the better. I know, right? Everything. Thank you. If it was good, thank you. If it was bad, thank you. If you broke my heart, thank you. Now it is open. I love you, girls. I love you. All right. Okay, so we did Angela, and we had Green Eyes first, and that was Trinity. So Rissa, are you around? We're going to do Rissa and then Catherine. And then you'll have to speak up after that if you'd like a card. Because I'll pull everybody one. That's why.
Can I have one?
Hey, Lazy, you're still alive. Good. Hang out. I will pull you a card. I'm still here. I'm showing up. Not during... What's that?
Can I have a card?
Later, okay? Do you have anything on that? Okay. All right, go ahead and sit. Get a drink, okay? All right, Lazy, I hope you're doing well. All right, Rissa's here. Very good. Okay, Lazy, you got to hang out because it's Rissa, Catherine, and then Lazy. And I mean no harm when I call you Lazy. I tried to be lazy today.
I didn't.
All right. All right, Rissa, here we go. This is for Rissa. Ooh. All right. Let me look at the bottom. Okay. All right, here we go. So you got number 25, sexual energy. So I thought this was really an interesting card. It has all these little symbols around it. Let me show YouTube here. So number 25, and on the bottom, because I had to look, is number 37, emotional release. So, of course, Mama, of course, these would be the cards, right? All right, send everybody out of the room. Let's talk. So these are beautiful. So what I love about the emotional release is that it's got all these raindrops around this image. And we talked about that earlier, that the raindrops represent water and water represents emotion. So these two coming together, do I even need to explain, right? This is basically a message. Boy, they're so shiny, aren't they? That through physical union, one, having an emotional attachment is like so important, and having a physical relationship is also really important for your emotional standpoint. So now what that means further then about it, wherever you're at in life, like the message could go either way, right? It could be like, yeah, I'm where I want to be, everything's great, like it's harmonious. Or it could be like one of those situations where like, no, like this needs worked on in my life, the connection isn't there, the feeling of obligation is there, but like it's just like, you know. Okay, let me read to you. All right, so which one did I pull first? 25. So you'll like this. You'll actually like this message. This is the one that made me cry earlier because it says conduit, okay? So, because we are conduits between the spiritual realm and earth, right? What we were talking about yesterday. So this is the card that got me today. So in the purest sense, sexual energy is not an energy to be expanded from you. It is a state to reside in. The first and second chakras are the root of our sexual feelings. When you use this very potent energy to manipulate people and situations, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. When you expand your life force energy up from your first two chakras and incorporate the energy from your heart and your crown, I love you too, you can experience the most complete and divine experience of sexual energy possible. This doesn't even have to include another person. So this is a message that when you can merge your connection to Creator with your connection to the earth, without any filters or blocks between the two, you will experience a complete and true connection. We act as the conduit between heaven and earth. And when we put ourselves into this energy at any given time, we are not tempted to use our sexual energy in a way that feeds our need for validation. Nor are we easily manipulated by another's outputting of sexual energy. This card is asking you to look at where sexual energy is directed in your life. Now, this also came through with number 37 on the bottom, emotional release. We all want to be strong. As humans, we value strength and independence. But also as humans, we need the support of our family, our friends, our tribe. Trying so hard to be strong, pushing down emotions such as fear, anger, betrayal, sadness, only forces them to grow and become stronger. The bubbling up and release that eventually comes takes everyone involved by surprise, and sometimes does harm in terms of hurt feelings and words that cannot be taken back. Get into the practice of voicing your feelings, even if it's just acknowledging them to yourself. Journal, create, dance. Find a way that you can safely feel your most feared emotions. Feel them and then let them go. This is a potentially deep healing for you. So anyways, this is Sadie at All Natural Me. I just pull the cards. But I resonate with both of these cards, and I resonate with these cards together. You can't be married for 10 years and not have some type of resonation with these two themes. So whatever it means to you, that is your message. All right? All right, here we go. Sadie, go dance and journal this out. Go dance this out, Sadie. I love you. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. So we are conduits between heaven and earth. What connects heaven and earth? We do. All right. So that's beautiful to me. Those are just beautiful, beautiful words I will think about. All right. Catherine, are you here? Catherine, then Lazy. Yeah, love you too. All right. So did you notice it's quiet in here tonight, you guys? I asked all my children to play upstairs tonight, and from now on. So welcome Quiet Broadcast. I mean, I have been interrupted twice, but that's okay. No gaming going on, like nothing. I just wanted it quiet. So anyways, I got all the Wi-Fi tonight. I don't know if Catherine's still here. So if Catherine, if you're here, speak up. Go ahead and speak up so I can see that you're here, and I'll read you a card. Those were 4 incredible readings. I think Angela's leading the, I don't know. This would be hard to say, like, which one's the most relevant. Like, Angela with the forgiveness, that, like, really kind of blew me away, right? The one I just did for Rissa really resonated with me. Trinity, getting the Ascension card, of course. And, Green Eyes, too. I didn't really understand why I pulled hers, but it seemed to resonate with her. So anyways, is Catherine or Lazy, or either one of them here? I know it's so hard to wait your turn. All right, all the messages of I know, like this entire deck, like I'm like, I love all the cards. Win, 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 win. Not that they were all easy or that they were all things that I was wanting to talk about or to admit, but yeah, definitely Trinity. Yeah, they've all resonated with me too, for sure. Whew. So anyways, I guess I'll get a drink. my goodness. So anyways, so much love to you. I really just want to shout out to Michelle. I don't know how you say her last name. Motuvus. Good job, Michelle. Good job, Mama. Good job on this deck. Really. It's good. It's good. So anyways, anybody else need a reading? I seem to have misplaced Catherine and Lazy. So we'll just pull one for the group if nobody wants an individual one. I'm so sad that I didn't have Facebook going on, but there was just a little trouble with the Wi-Fi, so with that one. So anyways, I'll just sit here and blow the sweat out of my rings. It's cool. Beary Bear. Yes, thank you. Because if I sit here too long, I walk out of my own broadcast. I'm like, fine. You don't want a reading? Fine. I take my crazy hair and walk out. Yes, Beary, I would love to pull you a card. All right, here we go. And if Lazy and Catherine come back, we'll read for them too, after we give them hell. Love and light, Sadie. God. I'm going to get a stick, and on it, I'm going to write love and light. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Isn't it funny that you totally changed your name, but I still knew who you were, it says Bear now, but I still knew it. The second I saw it, I knew it was you. Trinity Vision, also with I will make you a stick too. All right, here we go. We're integrating today, for sure. That violet flame that I've been pulling up from Gaia and sending it up into the ethereal realm, right, the astral realm, it's helping me too, me working with it this week. It really is. As I use myself as a conduit, yeah, we're going to transmute. So, all right, this is for Beary Bear. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right there. Hey, Iowa Chance. All right. So I stopped because the bottom card literally stood up and stopped my hand. So whatever's on the bottom might be very interesting. The one on the top is number 32, Struggle. So here we have an image of a fish swimming upstream. Classic, right? I'm good, Iowa. How are you? I am pulling cards for everybody. So if you'd like one, please get cozy, and I will pull you some cards after Beary Bear. Okay? So Beary Bear, number 32, Struggle, and the one on the bottom is number 16, Masculine Energy, with a beautiful sun. I love this card. True. Well, let's see what it says. I think it's going to tell you that you don't need to struggle. Okay? Good. Good. I want you to hang out then, Iowa. I want to pull a card for you. So 32 and 16. Interesting. What's 16 plus 16? Is that 32? Yeah, that's interesting. You got 32 and you got 16. All right. I didn't take that class in numerology yet. I just think it's interesting. All right. If I did my math right. Yeah, I did. Yes, good job, Sadie. You know your 2 times table. I'm very proud of you. So, struggle. Let me see if you can see that a little bit better. I like this compass sun. It's like a compass sun. Hi YouTube. Compass sun. Hey, Andromedus, I'm pulling cards for everyone, so hang out. Blessings to you. The fish has a really cool pattern on it too. If you want to see it closer, watch the YouTube replay or the replay on my Patreon page. Patreon.com/allnaturalme. You can just hang out there without even pledging to me. I think everybody can watch it. I put everything public. So anyone who shows up to that page can view it. All right. Struggle is a part of this life. So much so that you probably know people who seem to constantly attract one struggle after another into their lives. This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is natural only so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming interpersonal challenges. All right, stay with me. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment. The satisfaction of a lesson learned. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is this struggle teaching you? Alternately, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. Okay? So just kind of like release yourself to the flow of the river. You know, if you feel like you're struggling, release a little bit. Just, understand, like what Trinity and I were talking about. Like everything is a lesson, and everything helps our soul learn what it wanted to learn. And what does it say? Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment. And, you have to know energetically, when we keep attracting more struggles, right? When we keep attracting more struggles, it's because we're giving too much attention to them too, right? So yeah, like you said, what did you say? Chill out and let go. Yeah, so you can start getting a different vibration going on, right? So you can start attracting something different, a different theme. And I think once we start to be like, oh my goodness, thank you, struggle. I see now that what I'm supposed to learn from this is right? Learn your lesson. And then you're done with that. And then that opens up for something new. So let's read this with the masculine energy, because I think that's gonna open it up a little bit. Okay. And this is beautiful. It has many different radiating layers. Okay. I love it. I love the interior of this. It's like what energy looks like. And if you see energy at night, all the little swirling things, it reminds me of that a little bit. Okay, so the sun. Powerful. A life force. Yeah, I love it too. Where do we want to? We'll get matching tattoos, Beary. Where do you want them? A life force without which nothing on this earth could survive. Okay? Appreciate the sun. Love the sun. Actually be the sun worshiper. So the masculine energy is one of action, of doing, creating, forcing. In nature, it is balanced out with feminine energy. When we find ourselves embodying this energy, we get things done. We are thinking, logical beings. If we reside here too staunchly, we do not have any room for the opposite energy to come in. Okay, did you hear that? So if we're too caught up in this masculine, we don't have any room for the feminine energy to come in. Being able to effortlessly flow. See, we are going to tie in the fish. To effortlessly flow from one to the other, masculine to feminine, is the pinnacle of being in the flow energetically. Okay? When you can integrate your masculine and feminine energies and flow between the two, then that is the pinnacle of being in the flow energetically. Sometimes in love relationships, the energy turns topsy-turvy and we end up residing in an energy that doesn't meet our highest need. This is hard to break out of due to fear. The fear of, if I don't do it, it won't get done. A lot of us can relate to that. Well, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Realize that two people make up a relationship, and in an evolved relationship, evolved, not involved, evolved, the relationship itself develops its own energetic balance. A perfect combination of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. If there is a void in one area, an imbalance will develop, and as is the nature of things, unconsciously, we will try to balance it out. So being aware is a perfect first step. Okay, so of course this card could come through if there's some man in your life that you're struggling with. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. This message could also mean like if there's some bugger in your life that you're struggling with. But I think, when we have an imbalance in our energy, when you're doing it all, right? Like you're doing all the work, you're making it all happen, you lose sight of your feminine energy because you're always the one having to do everything. And this struggle might not even be yours, Beary. Like, this could be other people's struggle. Like, they're having their own struggle. They're attracting struggles all the damn time. And because of it, you have to do all the work. So there's a lot of different ways to look at these two cards together. But ultimately, the message is to be aware. To be aware of what's going on. Take a step back. Go with the flow for a little bit so you can broaden your perspective and kind of see like, okay, I know, like, we interrupt this broadcast for a little struggle with the dog's masculine energy. Right? Perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, so anyways, Beary Bear, I hope you enjoyed your cards. Iowa, after my dogs are done free, let them outside when they're doing that. All right, so the struggle is, Beary Bear is sharing with us here. My girlfriend might have cancer. She is going for results tomorrow. Okay. Well, we hope that she doesn't. That's a tricky one because a lot of people manifest that in their bodies to learn a specific lesson. Hi, thank you. Hi. So sometimes we do have to let people do their thing, have their struggle. But yeah, like when you're in a relationship, it's like, yeah, you assume other people's struggle and it's a struggle for you too. So anyways, all I can do is pull the cards and tell you what I think and read from the book. And you guys just take from it what you want. But you can also take a lot of my love to you and your girlfriend. Like, I send you so much love. And also, because this will be yet another time that somebody tells me this and I don't tell them what I know, there are a lot of natural remedies if she should. You'll want to research baking soda therapy. People have cured cancer in their body. You're not on your laptop now. Thank you. With doing this baking soda therapy, which is basically taking baking soda and molasses and a little bit of water like 3 times a day. It's a quick way to alkalize your body. Not that you'd want to do it all the time, but in this kind of situation, sometimes that works for people. There's also some other ones too. You know, some therapies that you'll just have to look into, but please be open to all. Well, actually, it's not your body. Hopefully she will be open to all of her options. So anyways, best of luck. Yeah, look into it. I actually posted a video one time on my blog at allnaturalme.com. That's still up as of now. In about another month it won't be. But yeah, if you look up like in the search bar cancer, that'll probably come right up. That was the only time I ever talked about it. But yeah, be open. Yeah. Yeah, alkalizes the body. And the molasses is sugar. It takes it straight to the cells. That's why that works. Okay?
It's over. It's over.
Okay, up to your room with it. Thanks.
Yes.
There was also one from Bashar. Excuse me. And it was making a blend now, but I can't remember the exact ingredients. I think it was asparagus and walnuts and avocado. That's what it was. You make a puree, whichever word is right. Puree. Why would there be so many E's on a word that sounds like A? I don't get it. But like, it's cooked asparagus and soaked walnuts and avocado. So yeah, research. Okay? I love you. I love your girlfriend. Best of luck. Go with the flow. Try not to struggle. Balance your energies. Iowa, are you still here? What's up? Okay, thank you. You guys can hang out. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. Not here. You're not hanging out here. I'm saying stay unplugged. You'll survive. Okay. All right. Love you too. Thank you. All right. So did Iowa hang? Catherine or Lazy or anyone else? Yes, you're here. Very good. If anybody else wants one, speak up. So I don't want to sit here begging people. I cannot be doing that. Energetically, that is no good for me. That activates my ego, and then I get out my stick. All right. So we're gonna do Iowa now, and then if anyone else speaks up if they want one, you just let me know. My children have been unplugged for 72 minutes. I was looking to figure out the exact time, and it's killing them. It's killing them. Are you guys okay? Be strong. You'll be all right. Go play with some Legos. All right, Iowa. So, are you drinking your tea, Iowa? Let me just catch up with you for a minute. Did you reorder your oat straw? Did you ever do any motherwort? B complex. I'm just trying to think of the stuff that we talked about. Did we talk about the B complex? Vitamins, B vitamins. If you're stressed out and your body's like, oh, I'm stressed out, B complex vitamins are very helpful. You haven't had time. Okay, you're not going out in the fields in Iowa picking oat straw. Surely it's growing somewhere. It's just the grass that with the oats. I'm out of oat straw too, I think. Yeah, I'm getting out of a lot of stuff. Let me think if I can think of something that grows for free. Although the oat straw does grow for free if you can find that field of oats. You know, it's just that grassy stuff that's in the oat field. So anyways, all right, we'll try to make that a priority. If not, make sure you're drinking water. You know, I just gave up caffeine this week. It was not easy because I love coffee, but I really felt like it was not giving the energy that I needed, right? I was trying to false ground with it or false raise with it. And the first couple of days were in, like, my body really, I had to eat a lot of chocolate. I had to eat a lot of everything. For 2 days, I've done nothing but shove food in my mouth to try to compensate. But I finally, like, today, like, was like, oh, wait a second. I got some lemon water. Lemon water is so good. I put a little honey in it. Like, I was like, I'm doing good. My body's feeling good. Like, I finally released that hold on the coffee caffeine. So now I'm going to probably stay off of it now. Probably for, I don't know. I'll let you know. I don't like needing anything. Like, it really does get under my skin. Like, when I feel like I have to have something. Like, your body has everything it needs, even to calm down. Iowa, I am going somewhere with this for you. Like, I was using that to get revved up. If our bodies need to calm down, just like how we can make our own energy, we can also create our own calmness within our body. So if you can't afford the supplements and the tea, breathing is free. Meditating is free. There's probably other relaxation things to look into, like ASMR, if that appeals to you. Like, just do anything you can to calm down. Make time. Dedicate time to do something relaxing. Get some lotion, massage your feet. Feels good. All right, this is for Iowa Chance. So thank you, everybody. This is for Iowa. All the cards want to come to you. Hold on. Pick the best one. All right. Okay. Well, we'll just flip out. Your card flipped out and dove headfirst on the floor. So I don't know if you can relate. And tried to slide under a basket and hide. Make sure there's just one down there. All right, you got number 19, unlimited possibility. Look at my hair. I'm back. Unlimited possibilities. Yep, I can relate. Well, if you need to come and hide under my sewing basket, if you need a break, let me know. All right, so let's see what's on the bottom, too. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is what's interesting. You got number 14, teaching. But that's not what's interesting. What's interesting is that they're both trees. That's what's interesting. That we're just talking about free ways to relax, and we didn't mention grounding. And that's the message of the tree, for sure. Anchoring your energetic roots, okay, out of your body and into the earth. Now tell me, do you walk barefoot in the grass? Iowa, tell me. If you do not, that is a free way to ground yourself, and most people feel much better after doing it. So you do. You are grounding. All right, so I will read you these. Unlimited possibilities and teaching. Are you a teacher? Are you going to be a teacher? Is that what you're going to school for? Are you going to school? Do I have you right? You need to come around more often. So 19 and 14. All right. We're all teachers, even if you're not a teacher. I don't know. All right, well, go hug a tree. Go hug a tree, Iowa. So, unlimited possibilities. I'm going to hold up this tree for you, and then I'm going to hold up another tree for you. And then I hope that you go hug a tree. Don't be like my stressed out husband who's always like, I'm going to run into a tree. You got to settle down. You've got to get a hold of stability and anchor in so that when the stressful winds come blowing through, you just sway with them and you don't fall and you don't crack and you don't break and you don't become uprooted. Okay, so when fall turns into winter, the leaves fall from the trees, birds fly south, plants go dormant. Some even die, having lived the life they were meant to. Do we ever panic and wallow in the fear that this is it? No. Do we ever think, oh my God, there will never be another robin singing? There will never be another ripe tomato? No, we don't. Why is that? We know that after winter, spring will return, followed by the bounty of summer. It is so in your life as well. At any given time, there are unlimited possibilities for you and yours, many different paths, so many different options for you to take. Do not get bogged down into thinking in a linear fashion. Open your eyes, open your heart, and feel the power of your free will. Feel the power that your free will and your choice brings to you, and make your life what it is meant to be. So you have a beautiful message of unlimited possibilities.
Yay.
Okay? I like that. Stop thinking so linear, like da 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 da. See all the possibilities, all the different options, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think I held up the wrong tree. Dang it. I was reading you unlimited possibilities, but I may have actually been holding up teaching. I can't remember now.
Teaching unlimited.
Just envision a tree when I'm talking to you.
Teaching unlimited possibilities.
Yeah, teaching unlimited possibilities. All right. Now, I will hold up another tree. You can't tell. They're just a bunch of trees. So, if you've got something on your mind, the situation that you are inquiring about encourages teaching. Okay? Hi, Gracie. Thank you for those castles. I love them. Watchtowers. That's perfect for Iowa Chants. Watch out for unlimited possibilities. If you're so stressed out, you can't see them. You got to relax and see all possibilities. Okay, so let's talk about the teaching. This could be student-teacher, this could be parent-child, or just friend-friend. We are, all of us, learning and teaching constantly. Okay? Constantly when we are maintaining a high vibration energetically. I love this. We're all teachers. As we keep our vibration high, we are all teachers. So Iowa, never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field. Do not plant seeds with the expectation of an outcome. Disengage from the attachment to the outcome of a situation and move on. A farmer doesn't sit down next to the seeds he plants and waits for them to sprout. He doesn't do that. I mean, he shouldn't.
No, that would take too long.
He probably doesn't do that.
Hopefully.
Okay, what a recipe for disappointment. He plants them and then he moves on. Never once does he second guess if he was doing the right thing in the right way. He simply does what he is called to do and trusts. I knew there was going to be a message of trust somewhere. He trusts that the fruits of his labor will be what they are supposed to be. Did you catch the analogy there? All right, so this card, which one was it? It's one of these trees.
Purple one.
This card also encourages a more formal teaching experience. So look for ways that you can enrich others' lives through sharing your expertise and knowledge. And get yourself grounded, buddy. Get grounded. Oh my goodness. Stay open to possibilities and know that every moment, it really is a teaching moment. So keep your vibration high. Work with affirmations, right? Like, do what you can energetically to stay above the chaotic stress, right? Do what you can, okay? I love you. Do you want me to pull you another card? I feel like...
Pour?
What?
You said pour me another card.
Did I say pour?
Sound to it.
I feel like there's something else missing from this. Maybe it's missing from me. So if you've had this part about, like, don't despair about the seeds that you've planted, like, we have ideas. Good, Gracie. I'm glad you're here. I will get you one. We have these notions that sometimes, like, our ideas didn't sprout, but we don't actually know. They could have flown to another field. Like, whatever you put out energetically has been important. Interesting. Thanks so much. Love you too. All right. I really do feel like the message truly is really do what you can energetically, like intentionally. Don't make excuses about like the tea or anything like that. Like, you don't need the tea. Everything you have is inside of you. Now we're going to get aggressive. Like, you have the ability to calm yourself down, all right? So connecting with the energy of the trees really is a good way, you guys. Like, think about channeling energy. Channel the energy of a tree. Be the tree. I don't know. There's a message here that we really do need to just be the way we need to be. Yeah. Unlimited possibilities. So maybe there's a teacher that can teach you how to do that. Be open. Be open to possibilities, okay? Like, I am open to all possibilities. That's it. I love you. Okay. All right. Very good. I had to get hard with myself the other day. You know, I wasn't like in a really happy, good place. And it was like, the only reason you're not is because you didn't take yourself there. Like, I was like sassy to myself. Like, the reason you're not feeling good today is because you didn't deliberately take yourself there. And you know how, right? Hi, Antonio. And you know how to take yourself there. So if you want to go there, take yourself there. Like, I really had to, like... All right, well, we will wrestle later then. Much love to you. Thank you for popping in here. Really, you guys, you know how to be. So just be. All right, this is for my friend Gracie. This will be good night. This will be my last card pull, because I'm actually getting hungry. I'm ready to eat again. I've been eating all day long. Like, I'm almost ready to like make some rice and curry up some vegetables.
Curry? I get curry.
I love curry. I'm ready for some good curry.
Yesterday I was too full. I felt sick.
Yeah. Today I cannot eat enough. So, that's good.
Shiny.
I know, they're beautiful. I'll pull you a card when I'm done, okay? We'll sit down together.
I wait hours.
You have waited hours.
My brain just needs to pull.
So, Gracie, how are you? I hope you're doing well. This is a beautiful deck. We'll definitely be using this in the future often. The Shamanic Healing Oracle by Michelle. Her name starts with an M. So anyways, yeah, it's definitely beautiful. So this is for my friend Gracie. All right. Second time in a row I stopped like that. I know, Antonio, I'm hungry too. And then I saw your last name was Curry. Now I'm hungry for curry. It's all your fault. All right, here we go, Gracie. I stopped now twice now. The bottom card has told me when to stop. So that's when I did, okay? So the top card is number 40, Retreat. And I'm going to read both of these to you. So Retreat, and on the bottom is 22, Transformation. So let's see what these have to say. They go obviously together, right? We need to retreat in order to transform. Yeah, I know. I love this deck too. You know, like the caterpillar literally retreats into a cocoon in order to transform. So that's kind of cool. Which one did I pull first? Retreat. I like that they both have night skies. They both have starry skies. So there's a similarity there with these two cards. All right, yeah, they're so shiny. You can see every single fingerprint. So 40 and 22. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. Yeah, they do. They go together perfect. Motherwort. Oh, yeah. Bring it on, right? So, number 40. This is a good, I didn't catch your comment there, sorry. This is a good time to retreat into your safe place. A quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your body, mind, and soul as strong and unencumbered as possible. This is the card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. So this is giving you a heads up. Big changes. Changes sometimes come fast and furious. Even when they are longed for, it can take us unprepared. So by drawing this card, you are advised to prepare for some changes coming your way soon. Alternately, take this time to process the changes that you have recently gone through. So what did you think about? Were you thinking like of someone near you when I was saying that? I was thinking about your mom whenever I was reading that to you. All right, so I do love so much about this card. I'm not sure what the arc, this golden arc, means, but it does really like catch my eye, so I'm gonna have to think about that. So this is retreat. I guess that's just his little hiding place there. But okay, so retreat, maybe inner transformation. Here we go. Let's read transformation. I want to read both of them, and then I'll think. And then I'll think more. Okay, transformation. This has a lot of symbolism in here. Quite the caterpillar. cloud with rain. And Trinity, or Gracie, what is this sign about right here? Is that native? That feels native. Yeah, maybe it was a little burrow.
Hey, Mom.
Or even just like, you know, like this golden shield that we can like create for ourselves sometimes to retreat under. Like I just was thinking like more about it, like how I can get one. I was thinking about how I could get one. All right, so transformation. The cross and sun. Okay. I'm going to look more into that. That's really cool. So, after the rain comes the sun. After the caterpillar comes the butterfly. This situation you are inquiring about is somehow acting as a catalyst for a major transformation. Cross and sun. I got to remember that. Okay. If you find yourself questioning or having regrets, don't. No regrets. Try not to second guess yourself. Try to not beat yourself up, okay? Be nice. Nothing happens that is not supposed to. Many of your issues and situations are not anything to be upset about. They are a path to wholeness. So, this is good for all of us, and I'm here in this next part. You are the one who infuses drama and chaos into the situation. Like when I read that earlier, I was like, oh my goodness. So, you are always given opportunities to grow and learn. Growth and learning very rarely come about when everything stays status quo and just as you think they should. So be thankful that you have this wonderful opportunity to transform and heal to a better and higher rate of vibration. So I want to just backtrack. Like, I love that part. Like, if we are feeling chaos around us, or like, it's kind of good for us to know that we are the one that's infusing that into our experience of reality, right? Like, we're validating it with our attention. I think that's what she meant. Like, you are the one who infuses drama and chaos into the situation. Like, if we're upset, it's because we're choosing to be. It's the way we're looking at it. So anyways, it's a really interesting message, Gracie. I hope you enjoyed it. We do all need to retreat. And because we are all transforming. We really are. Wow. I love you. I don't know what else to say about it. But like, there's something that just, with me personally, so strongly resonates when she says that. Like, you're the one bringing this to the experience. It really makes me want to take full responsibility for my reality and the experience that I'm having. Okay? Like, yeah, it is what it is out here. But what's going on inside of me is my choice, my responsibility. It's up to me whether I bring that to the table or not. So I don't know. There's just something really powerful with those words. It almost quieted me down. So anyways, you're welcome. Thank you. So I'm just going to pull one card for us to end on, because I need like I need something else to end on. So I'm just going to pull this for us. Thank you so much for joining me, for helping me welcome my new deck. Tomorrow's the autumn equinox, so that should be fun. Maybe next week we won't be so sweaty. I don't know. So, wow. All right, there we go. This one flipped out and flew to my right. It is number 1, movement into balance. And number 12 is on the bottom, truth. Asiel will love it when he hears that number 12 is truth and there's an eagle on it. So to end the broadcast, we're going to talk about movement into balance and truth. So, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Balance. That's what I wanted to end the broadcast with. I need something else. I need to leave this broadcast feeling balanced, please. Thank you. So movement, let us move into balance. The sun balances the moon just as the earth, the water, and the sky remain in precious balance. So you are moving from unbalanced ideas and lifestyles into a more balanced way of being. So take that, chaos. Take that. I'm ending with the balance card. That's how I'm creating my reality. I'm not settling for that chaos. We're going to move into balance. Hey, Dank, we are moving into balance. A situation may call for some tweaking. That's fine. We'll tweak it. We'll adjust that. We'll balance that. Look at the energy and emotions you are putting out into the universe. Look at what you are putting into your world, your relationships, your goals, okay? Balance that with the energy that you are allowing yourself to receive. So we need to look at what are we giving out and what are we receiving. It needs to be a balance. Okay, the body inherently tries to maintain a state of balance, and so do our souls. If you are not receiving enough, you may be unconsciously giving more. You may be unconsciously giving more, right? If you're not getting enough, if you're not receiving enough, then unconsciously you might be trying to give more to balance that out. Does that make sense? That makes sense to me. So step out of that automatic response and listen to your guides and your soul for what this situation truly warrants. Okay? So make sure you are letting yourself receive. Get that energy straight from the Creator. Okay? Fill yourself up. And we are going to end our broadcast with the eagle, with a message of truth. The eagle proudly surveys its domain from such a high perch that all pertaining to this situation is revealed. The shadows hide nothing from his keen vision. So once you can remove yourself from the muck that lower vibrations keep you in, right? Chaos, we're removing ourselves. You can attain a viewpoint that enables you to see truth of the matter. This card advises you to search for the truth of the situation, regardless of the emotions it brings up. Are you or someone connected to you unconsciously suppressing the truth? So let us remember that hiding from the truth can only intensify the lesson later on. Dang it, I should have just stuck with the balance one. All right, so make sure you are seeing it for what it is. No suppressing those emotions because it will just come back even stronger. We're going back to this. Let us move into balance. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been wonderful. What a beautiful deck. I think we went through half of it. So come back for more of my future broadcasts. Yes. We will be diving into this deck again and again and again. So I leave you with Goddess Love, feminine energy, love from my heart, light from my soul. I wish you all so much of everything. I just want the best for you. And I want my children to get on their devices. They're all surrounding me like a bunch of hungry eagles. Like, just get plugged in already. You're just terrible. They did do a pretty good job about being quiet. So good night. I love you guys. Love you, Angela. All my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gracie. Let us all move into balance. Let us all find our sacred spaces. I love you so, so much. This is Sadie from All Natural Me.
Bye.